Broadcasting live, KSLA News 12 starts now.
Good morning. You're watching our weekend edition of KSLA News 12 this morning. It's 8 o'clock and I'm Destiny Patterson. Now we're going to take a live look at our DOT traffic cams. Right now it looks like everything is going pretty well. Obviously there's still some ice and some snow out there, but otherwise it looks like the cars are able to go by pretty smoothly. So we're going to send it over to our first alert meteorologist, Jessica Moore. And Jessica, like I said, it looks like things are we're starting to see the light at the end of this tunnel.
Finally, right? I mean, I know we're all ready to get past this and really start to return to normal, not just on the roads, but as we did look at the traffic cams, things did look fairly nice on the roads. We had a lot of melting and warming and sunshine yesterday, and we'll have warmer temperatures today to help with that as well. Here's a current look at the temperatures. Some of us did get near freezing, but a little bit above that now. Only 33 though in Natchitoches, 47 in Mansfield. It is currently 38 right now in Shreveport, 38 as well over in Minden, 43 for Marshall, Texas, 41 right now in Mount Pleasant and Texarkana, 36 the current temperature in Idabel, 38 right now in DeQueen. Now, although we did look at a lot of areas, or at least it looked like a lot of the bridges were passable and didn't seem very much on there, just want to be cautious that some areas could still be hanging on to some black ice out there, and it's not exactly black, but it's just very thin and transparent, so it's hard to see. Still take it pretty slowly on some of those areas and roadways out there today, but thankfully as we go throughout the morning hours, we're looking at things starting to warm up. So in the next couple of hours, by 10 a.m., mid 40s, upper 40s by noon, low 50s by around 1 o'clock this evening. Today, ahead of that front, not only are we going to warm up, but we're also going to see those wind speeds out of the southeast start to get higher and higher, so they'll be around 10 to 15 miles per hour. So today will be a windy day, but one of our main things to focus on today is that we have a cold front, so we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Ahead of that front, 54 is the high. Actually, I should raise that. I think it's going to be in the upper 50s here, and mainly up mid to upper 50s here in I-20, south of I-20, low to mid 60s, I-30 and northward we're looking at low 50s. So that cold front arriving today, and this cold front isn't going to bring any frozen precip, just a rain and shower to parts of the Arklatex, and not too much. Here's a look at the afternoon. Some spotty showers out there, but chances are still going to be fairly low, or not a lot of people are going to see it. Here's a look at 7 o'clock though. This line of shower starting to get a little bit more defined as it moves south of Texarkana into East Texas, and then as we head towards around 9 and 10 o'clock, that's when that will be moving through parts of Caddo and Bossier and also deep East Texas. Could get a little heavier as well, but as we fast forward to around midnight, this will be moving out of the Arklatex, and we'll see dry skies and sunny weather here as we head to Monday and Tuesday. But as we look at your forecast for the rest of the work week, we're looking at rain chances bumping back up on Thursday. So let's take a look at it. Monday and Tuesday, sunny skies, 55 on Monday, 63 on Tuesday. We'll grow in mid 60s for Wednesday. A front arrives and only drops us down to the upper 50s by around Thursday and Friday, but it's looking like rain chances will bump back up as we head into next weekend. However, thankfully the cold weather will stay out of the Arklatex. I'll take another look at the rain chances for the rest of this work week coming up. Destiny?
A house fire overnight in Greenwood left a woman without a home. Just before 4 this morning, Caddo Fire District 3 responded to the 7100 block of Greenwood Spring Ridge Road. Firefighters arrived on scene to find the house fully engulfed in flames. The person inside the home was able to make it out without any injuries. Here are some pictures of the scene this morning. Despite the water problems in Greenwood, the firefighters were able to access water from the hydrants, according to the town of Greenwood. In the Caddo Parish Coroner's Office identified the elderly woman who died in a fire inside her North Shreveport home on Friday. 81-year-old Katie Sangid died Friday night after her clothes caught on fire. The fire department says the woman was cooking when it happened. We're told there are no working smoke detectors at the time. An autopsy has been ordered. Let's Let's take a look at the SWEPCO power outages. Currently, there's more than 4,000 people still without power. We also learned that Caddo has restored 93% of customers affected by the second winter storm. That's nearly 40,000 customers. At the height of the outages, it was 43,000 people without power. Governor John Bel Edwards says we're not out of the woods yet when it comes to water issues. Many communities are still without water, and in some communities, those who have water are asked to conserve it.
So we're not out of the woods. The challenge we're going to have going forward primarily deals with infrastructure, especially related to water. So that as pipes thaw, that's when you find out how many breaks there are. And the more breaks there are, the more work that has to be done in order to be able to restore the water pressure. Until the water pressure is restored, you can't turn off the boil advisory.
Governor Edwards says that the water issues are causing huge problems for hospitals, including not being able to sterilize their supplies. They also require about 500 gallons of water for each of their dialysis patients. Now, here's a quick look at water issues in some other Arklatex towns. In Marshall, the city is working to repair 2 leaks. They're still urging water conservation. A boil advisory is still in effect there. Over in Benton, like I said, Marshall working to repair those 2 leaks, water conservation. They're trying to make sure people are doing that. But over in Benton, the city is currently filling reserve water tanks. It could take a few days, though. People there can expect low water pressure until they're filled. And in Natchitoches, the city says it does not have leaks, but widespread customer leaks are draining the system. Because of that, people there can expect low water pressure for at least another 3 to 4 days. According to the Caddo Parish Sheriff's Office, water distribution sites are expected to be set up today. We just got those times and locations. Citizens will be notified of those times and locations on the Caddo Sheriff's Office, City of Shreveport, and Parish of Caddo social media accounts. The DeSoto Parish Sheriff's Office will be handing out water today for those in need. Supplies are limited. You can scan the QR code on your screen to get those locations, as well as locations of food distributions in the area. And water can be picked up starting at 2 o'clock at Mansfield High School, North DeSoto High School, Logansport High School, and the Eau Friars Fire Station Community Center. Starting at 3, you can get water at the Pelican Library and Stanley High School. Now, like I said, we just got those Caddo Parish times and locations. Water distribution is going on today in Shreveport, West Caddo, Keithville, Blanchard, Oil City, Vivian, Fletcher, and Ida. The exact locations in each town or city can be found on our website or by scanning this QR code on your screen. The Miller County Courthouse has heavy damage after pipes burst on its 5th floor. According to Miller County Judge Kathy Harrison, those pipes sent water throughout the floors below. County leaders are working to salvage important papers and other items, but right now Judge Harrison is calling the courthouse a complete loss. Sportran bus services will start running again on Monday. Monday services may be delayed. Sportran staff spent Saturday de-icing the buses and assessing travel conditions, and they'll announce the opening service time as soon as they finish making those assessments. Starting today in Caddo, 9 trash compactor sites will reopen. The sites will be open for residents to take their trash from 1 until 5 o'clock. The open sites include Blanchard, North Lakeshore Drive, West Park, and Keithville. Spring Ridge, Norris Ferry, Mayo Road, and Shirley Francis. Beginning tomorrow, a new round of Louisianans will become eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. The new list of eligible people include school teachers and staff, child care workers, and people over 55 with underlying conditions. Those conditions include cancer, diabetes, heart issues, and kidney disease. We have a full list of who's eligible for the vaccine right now on our News 12 app. Those who were inside a Jefferson Parish gun store said they feel lucky to walk away alive, recounting the terrifying minutes between when the shots started to when police arrived. Amanda Roberts reports.
They both walked into a concealed carry class without knowing each other. But now, Winetta Joseph and Tyrone Russell say they're both survivors.
How many gunshots did you?
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Sound like you can tell it was a gunfight.
Yeah, it was a gunfight. That's all I knew.
The Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office says an active shooter walked into the Jefferson gun outlet and started firing. 3 people, including the shooter, were killed. 2 others were injured. Joseph and Russell say they were upstairs in the classroom with 3 instructors when they heard the shots downstairs.
The whole ground was moving. It felt like they were about to shoot through the wall, honestly.
We could smell the gun smoke through the floor.
Yes.
That's how crazy it was.
It was crazy. It felt like we was in a wall.
Yep.
They say one of the 3 instructors stayed behind to barricade and keep the class safe while people immediately started dialing 911. As they laid on the floor, hearing gunshots around them, they said they didn't know if they were going to walk away alive.
It was over. We thought we was over. Like, we really thought, we didn't know if there was multiple gunmen. We didn't know if the gunman was down. We had no idea what was going on.
It felt like something that you see on TV, like with the mass shootings and stuff like that. I'm thinking they just gonna run up in the classroom and just shoot us. That was gonna be it. And I was scared. It was like my adrenaline was rushing. I was just hoping the police got here fast, and they got here fast as possible. So I thank God.
Police did arrive on scene in minutes and one by one helped escort everyone inside out of the fatal gunshot-ridden building.
It appears that several individuals ended up engaging that original suspect, whether inside the location or out here in the parking lot.
Walking away from an incident like that, Joseph says she finds it all the more reason to have a way to protect herself.
It was painful, to say the least, but it's not something that I would ever want to go through again.